I'd like to present our actress Marta Nieradkiewic, and who also won the Young Talent Award at this year's festival, Kasia Kowalewski.
Hello, good evening. It's so late, but thank you that you will stay for Q&A.
Did you watch it again or not?
Yes, because I thought that it can be great experience to watch this movie with you. So yes, I stayed. It was my third time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're still shaking.
No, not shaking, because I'm part of this movie, and I don't have a distance, and I'm very curious what you think about this movie, and it's so interesting for me. But I still don't know what I should think about this movie, what I should say about this movie. Yes, maybe for 10 years or something like that.
Maybe you could say something about your part and the role that you were playing. Maybe you can explain to us a little bit how you approached it, you know, in terms of acting, what kind of character you were trying to portray in it, and if it was coming from you or the director, you know, how much did he give you?
Basically, I didn't have a casting for this movie, because I made a previous movie with Tomek, Floating Skyscrapers, and we know each other from many years, so I didn't have a casting. But it surprised me when he told me that maybe I should play Marzena. I was shocked, because at first I thought that she's a completely different person than I, and it was a challenge for me. Come on, she was a second Miss in Poland, first of all, and at first moment I thought that she's silly, and I don't want to play those kinds of characters. But during rehearsals I realized and understand that she's not silly, but naive. And I loved her attitude toward life. And I understood that she paid the hugest price for it, for this part of her character. Yes, so yeah, that it was.
To bring it on a little bit lighter note, I thought that, you know, was there also a little bit of fun during the shooting, like during the scenes with the birds, or like also the whole like creation of the character and diving back into the full 80s, and the sets were so nicely designed? How, you know, was it always heavy on set every day, or did you also feel like there was also some lightness when you were shooting?
Yes, it was heavy, because every of these scenes was a master shot, so it was heavy. Sometimes we got 20 or more shoots. For one takes for one scene. It was very difficult and very heavy, but but I knew what kind of script it is, and it was so interesting for us and for me and other actresses. And come on, we don't have many interesting rules for women, and these rules were very interesting for us. But at this time I was so young. Basically, I was a child, so I didn't have many memories from this time, and I have to discover this time again, and I had to find some photos and I spent a lot of time talking with my parents and with my family how it was. So yes, it was a great journey basically, and a great experience making this movie.
And the whole ensemble, as you said, the whole ensemble, the whole cast is also terrific. I mean, your acting ability and skills are so, you know, I had like goosebumps all the time, and it was so much about the non-sad things. How was, you know, the directing of the film? How was it to work with Tomek on this, and how was it to work with the other actors?
Basically, I love working with Tomek. He's my friend, very good friend, and he loves actors and actresses, and he loves this working together. It's beautiful time being together and working with him. We had very long time rehearsals. It took 5 months. Yeah, it's not usual. It's something like working in a theater in Poland, but it's not usual. So we're talking about every details, about every word in the script, and it was amazing, really. Yes, it was amazing, and we spent together many times preparing to this movie. So yeah, I think that my feelings, my friends and another actress have the same feelings about working with Tomek.
And you just mentioned 5 months of rehearsals. I mean, we saw the scenes. Were you always diving as deep in the rehearsals as well?
No. We had many many stops in during rehearsals. Like first we
the
reading the script, and after that we make rehearsals for scenes, and no, it wasn't possible to go very deeply every time, because it was too much, basically.
Yes. How long did it take you to get completely out of the whole role after the shoot?
Basically, 1 month after this movie, I made another movie, the next movie. So basically, I didn't have a time to get a breath and something like that. I have to change my mind to another work. So I don't have a time for it. Didn't have a time for it.
I really, again, like, applause for your acting, and you know, you're such a committed actress. I can really feel it, and it's such a pleasure to have you here. And I wanted to open it up to some questions from the audience. Maybe you can say what you liked about the film, or have some questions.
First of all, I really like your hairstyle. It was really cool, like the 80s, and some of the costumes.
In the movie.
Yeah, and the right now as well, but and the costumes. Some of the costumes were really great, and your acting was really great. But I have a question about the dancing and the fitness classes, because you were very convincing as a dancing teacher. Did you ever have any experience with dancing or with fitness?
No. During rehearsals, I took some lessons, dancing lessons and aerobic lessons. I lost few kilos to this role, so I prepared for that.